Just to close off on this idea of then how to be a great speaker, we touched on a couple of points there. Is there any more technical things you would give me as advice if I was going up on stage and I wanted to be able to connect with people, influence them, and share my message?
Value narrative, stories, right? I mean, it's so hackneyed to even talk about it, right? But nobody wants to be explained to, right? People will listen to stories and remember stories. They will forget explanations, and they won't learn from explanations. The explanation and the facts and the figures can come afterwards, but metaphors, stories, things that help people understand what you're trying to say, so most people get it backwards. First, they tell you the explanation, then they use the metaphor or the story to prove the facts. I've learned that the total opposite is actually much more effective. Tell the story, suck people in, they'll remember the story, and then tell them the salient bits. So, for example, and all of my work, I start with story, right? So, for example, if I'm introducing finite and infinite games, right? I will say something like, during the Vietnam War, most people don't realize that the United States actually won most of the battles it fought. Not only did it win most of the battles, if you look at the numbers, America lost 58,000 troops over the course of 10 years of fighting. The North Vietnamese lost 3 million people, which raises a really interesting question. How do you win all the battles and decimate your enemy and lose the war? Clearly, there's more than one definition of winning and losing.
What are you doing there? You're making me curious. You're creating a curiosity gap. I'm emotionally connected to this now.
Right.
I need to know.